A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga. My name is Matt, aka Road Jedi 88. Subscribe to the channel, like the videos, comments, questions, suggestions down below. And let's continue with Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. Chapter 3, Droid Factory. Obi-Wan Kenobi has tracked the bounty hunter Jango Fett to the planet of Geonosis. This rocky world, known for its droid production factories, forms the base of operations for the Separatist movement. While Anakin Skywalker guards Senator Padme Amidala, Obi-Wan lands his Jedi starfighter on the planet's surface. Now, to my knowledge, I don't doubt there are some other books relevant to this sequence or to this story. I would not doubt it at all. However, I cannot think of any at the top of my head that I'm familiar with to recommend. So, or video games. However, there are other video games that are dealing with the clone troopers, but kind of like after the Colosseum chapter. So at the start here, we're going to run forward to the door. But in order for that door to even open at all, we have to kill these overgrown mutated Geonosians. Take them all out. And that door will open. We're going to run out and jump down onto the conveyor belt. We're going to run against the conveyor belt. Watch out for those smashers. Don't even put a pinky towards it. It will automatically kill you even if you are running into it, kind of thing. There's a droid in this middle section. I got hung up being kind of too much in his personal bubble that it was making it harder to deactivate that force shield around him. That's what I was saying in the first chapter. If you're gonna have to go melee approach on him, you want just a tad bit of distance so that you can get rid of that force field, or that force shield. Once you've taken the droid down, just continue down against the conveyor belt path, opposite direction, like you're on a treadmill getting your exercise. Now, I kind of made the mistake of jumping the gun and switching over to R2 a little too soon, because we need Anakin to use the Force. When I tried going to Anakin, he ran away from me. Jerk. Get over here. And, of course, gotta take care of his sweetheart, not leave her hanging with those battle droids. But the third fan blades that you see, set it on the ground. Use the Force to set it on the ground. And ride it up, ride the air, and go through the door. And for a second here, I literally thought my game was about to crash, because that is a bug glitch that is real in the App Store download version of the game. I don't know about the Xbox 360. I don't know if that's something they ever had to face, but when you download this from the App Store, when you go to changing rooms or play scenes, the game does risk crashing. And it's kind of annoying. But kept jumping off the edge by accident, trying to make it for this little container thing so I can get across. So we're going to shoot the 2 targets. I wanted to throw out here, this level has a couple of bugs. And you got lucky I actually ran into a couple of them, or one of them, to be able to show you. And to kind of help explain how to get around it. So, like right here, Anakin and Padme must have found a room or something, because they were supposed to have followed. They were supposed to have ridden the bucket up and then drop down over where I was at. So, if this happens, just go back to the last placing, select one of them, and go back inside with one of them. We really need both of them to be following. For a second there, I thought I was going to have to do it again for Anakin. Because we need Anakin to put the switch thing together. I got lucky he actually fell. Why couldn't y'all have done that the first time? Alright, so you got to put the target up. And then Padme needs to shoot the target. And as you can see, Anakin is trying to learn about high grounds. He's trying to learn. He is seriously failing at it. You know, for a guy that whose family genetics hereditarily has the force-sensitive ability of foresight, you would think you'd want to stay the hell away from this place with all the melted metal and lava. And especially if he's yet to master high grounds. You can look at Jedi as almost like mutants, in a sense. There's a lot of force-sensitive abilities they do universally train. There are force-sensitive abilities that only certain Jedis are capable of mastering. Then there are certain force-sensitive abilities that are kind of more or less hereditary and not universal. So you can almost look at Jedis as a Star Wars concept of X-Men, mutants, if you wanted to. So when we get in this next room, we're picking up C-3PO and dropping Anakin in the lava. You need Anakin to use the Force on the turn switch, and you need C-3PO to follow along on this deal, because he does not jump, he does not jet thrust. Common tradition about C-3PO, everybody's got to freaking babysit him. And yet they never get a thank you. R2-D2 is always babysitting C-3PO, and then C-3PO becomes extra luggage for Chewbacca, and yet he never once says thank you. He is just rude. Honestly, I don't know why R2 keeps saving his butt. He should just leave him behind. Anyways, we are going to continue going to the right. In the next placing, we're going to go all the way down till we risk melting Anakin again. And we're Lego pieces, he would melt. So when we get to the end, we need Padme to grapple up and shoot that little tower thing at the end. And then we need Anakin to go to the end. We're going to get a little cutscene showing us the astromech panel. We need Anakin to, without falling off the edge, into the lava. We need him to raise that lift for R2 to be able to land on, because he can only jet thrust for so long. And then we need R2 to access the astromech panel so everyone can get across. We need to switch over to C-3PO. And karma's a B word. All right, push R2 in. You're lucky that's not what he did to you in the movie. Of course, there wasn't all this lava in the movie either. But use C-3PO for the particle droid panel. And switch back to R2. And again, get out of the way. R2 for the astromech panel. And then switch over to Anakin. So that he can force lift his fuel barrel up against this force shield. And then have Padme, from a safe distance, shoot the fuel barrel to take out that force shield. Now run through. I'm going to grab this power up. We're going to run through. And we got to rescue Obi-Wan from this enlightened medieval contraption he's being held in. We have unlocked free play and challenge mode. We have unlocked Anakin Skywalker. We have unlocked Padme Geonosis. We have unlocked C-3PO. We made a little bit of money. We did not collect mini kits. We did not collect power bricks. We did get 1 gold brick. And we will continue the story. I will see you again in Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga, Episode 2, Attack of the Clones, Chapter 4, Jedi Battle. Subscribe to the channel, like the videos, comments, questions, suggestions down below, and thank you for following. May the Force be with you.